Hi folks, Mike Lambo here. I'm just going to do a quick playthrough of Mission 7 of Long Range Recon Patrol. I'm not going to explain the rules as I go. This is simply a playthrough to show how it goes and how long it takes to play a mission once you're familiar with the rules and so on. So I've got the charts and stuff off camera. If you want to know how to play this game, then check out my other video, which is a instructional playthrough where I explain all the rules as I go along. So mission 7, so I'm just going to set up. I'm allowed to take one of each supply here, plus one other. And I think it's probably prudent to take meds, so I'll do that. I'm putting a checkpoint on this hex here, marked C. So I need to watch out for that. I'm going to place an NVA unit, an NVA 8 unit it says, on alert, on this village hex here marked N. And put a question mark on the other two village hexes. So this mission is called Recon the Town, which is this, I guess, oversized village if you like. Place a further 2 question marks randomly, so 6 and 1, 6 and 1, oh crikey, that's up there as well, and 2 and 3. So 2 and 1, 2, 3 goes there. Okay, now I can establish my landing zones, so let's do that. It's going to be 6 and 4. See what's around them. Anything in here? No. Anything in this jungle? Yes. We have an alert NVA 6. So they've seen the helicopter come in. Anything in here? Yes. We've got an alert VC 4. And in this one we have nothing. So I guess you can probably work out or guess that I'm going to put my LERP on landing zone 4. Further away from these alert units, and particularly this NVA 6, which is difficult to clear. So that's that done. Roll for a landing zone, an extraction zone, and the extraction zone is 3, which is there actually, which is right there. Okay, so the helicopter is going to come back to more or less the same place as it dropped us. Which will be interesting. And the objective here then is to extract from the EZ with no unrevealed question marks remaining. So I need to recon these 4 positions here and then get back to the point more or less where I started, which it's a bit of a pain actually. That means I've got to cross the river twice. Although there are 3 bridges here. This checkpoint is a nuisance because it's protecting this area over here. Can only destroy that with an airstrike. So things to think about as ever. Let's start off then with my first go. So I've got some moves here, quite a lot of moves actually. I probably want to get away from these alert units. I don't need to destroy them. I'd like them to stand down. So if we could put some distance between us and them, that would be helpful. So I'm going to fast move with this 1 and fast move with this 2. No, hang on, sorry, not fast move. I'm going to cautious move with a double 5 into this jungle. I'm then going to fast move across the bridge into this clear hex. And then I'm going to use this other 2, this last 2. I'm a bit close to these. No, I'm going to fast move into the jungle. I'm going to fast move into this jungle here with this 2. So because I'm fast moving, I'm going to roll on a jungle chart. And for this, I've hit a 2, which would be a trap. So I've run into a trap. However, I'm going to use Perez, who's a jungle, experienced in jungle warfare, very experienced in jungle warfare. I'm going to use that to re-roll on the jungle chart. I get another 2, unfortunately. So I do suffer an injury in the trap. It's going to be 5, and it's Pham who has taken that injury. Okay, so he's injured, and then the 6 I'm going to use to take cover in this jungle hex here. Okay, over to them, so let's do these alert units first, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, the same distance away, so this 6 will go first, and it gets a move. It will move into the jungle in preference towards me. 3 is then an attack, which they can't do, fortunately. They're 3 hexes away. And then 6 is just what I wanted, which is a stand down. So this NVA 6 unit becomes on alert, which is good. Stops tracking me quite as aggressively. This other VC4, this other alert unit, I should say, I've been less lucky with that. They've got 2 moves. So they will move there, because that's the only choice, and then there, because they prefer the jungle than the one. They will then attack on a 4. I don't have any overwatch, so I can't attack them first. So they will roll 4 dice for their strength. However, I am 2 hexes away. I'm also in jungle, and I am in cover, so it was worth doing that fast move, I think, into there. So just the 1 die. They need a 6 to hit. They get a 1, which is good for me. So that's those 2 done. They remain alert though, which is a problem potentially. Trying to think what the other dice they rolled was. I can't remember, so I'll just leave them as they are. Was it a 6? I think it was. Well, they wouldn't stand down anyway because they're 2 away, of course. So, and they wouldn't alert, so it doesn't really matter. It wasn't an attack, I'm pretty sure. So let's move the other units then. So starting with the closest, as ever, he gets a 3, which takes him down that way. This NVA 8 gets a 5, which takes them down there. This unit gets a 4 straight down, this unit gets a 4 straight down, and this unit gets a 4 straight down. Okay, so a bit of movement around there. End of turn event is a 6. That's a truck. We're not on a road. There are quite a few roads on this. We're not on a road hex, so that's not a problem for me. Moves to the afternoon, and we lose overwatch. We haven't got any. It doesn't matter. Here we go again. 6 dice. Okay, we've got 4 3s, 2 and a 6. So we've got movement again. So I'm going to move. I'm going to go up here, I think, with a double 3, and again with a double 3. I'm going to take cover with this 6, and then I'm going to recon this position with this 2. So reconning, I'm at strength 5 because I've lost Pham, so I get 5 base dice. I've still got Young uninjured, so he's a recon expert, trained scout, so he gets the extra dice. They're 2 away, lose 1, and they're in the jungle, so lose another 1. 4 dice then on this question mark, needing a 6 for success. I've got 1 there. So have reconned this position, and that turns out to be 10. Well, anything 7 or more is all clear, so nothing there. So that's good. So we've cleared 1 position so far, 3 more to go. Just got to be careful of that, actually. I have moved slightly closer than I wanted to do. Drop through to their turn then. We're not, well, next phase, not in a village hex, of course, so they go next. Alert units first, so 4 dice for this guy, and he is still there. Slightly relentless. Maybe I should have attacked him before I wandered off into the jungle. He gets a 3, wants to move nearer, he'll move into the jungle if possible. Sorry, with the 2, he moves to there. 3, 4, 4 are all attacks. They're all attacks, so we'll attack 3 times. Fortunately for me, it only gets 4 dice. And again, I'm 2 away, I'm in the jungle, and I'm in cover. So he's just got the 1 die. But he's doing 3 attacks. I'll do them all together. And he's missed them all. Needed 6 to hit. He's missed them all, so that's good for me. Then we go to the other guys. Next nearest is this NVA 8. He gets a 5, so he does move down there. That's a bit unlucky. Okay, so he's moved there and is now in range for a spotting action. And unfortunately, it's an NVA 8, which means he gets 8 dice. Okay, I am at least 2 away, in cover, and in the jungle, but the 5 dice is likely to be successful, although luckily for me it's not. So needed a 6, didn't get one, so I've escaped that. Fortunately, you haven't seen me. And this NVA 6 gets a 1, so we'll go straight up. Out of range for spotting. This question mark moves down there, but again, it's 3 away, so out of range for spotting. He gets a 4, but won't move into a checkpoint hex. He gets a 5 and can't move down there because you can only have 1 unit or question mark in each hex. End of turn event is a 3. Checkpoint attacks. So will attack me if I'm within range 1 or 2, and I'm not, so that's okay. End of turn phase, it becomes night. Becomes night, and I lose any Overwatch. Haven't got any. Back to me. Roll my 6 dice again. Okay, so what I really want to do now, I think, is I haven't got any attacks there. Interestingly, I really want to get around the top to recon these positions here. I need to keep away from this. So some of these, couple of these fast moves will be useful to get up there, but I am going to use Kinsey's special ability to re-roll. He's the kind of nominated leader of the LERP, although they didn't really have formal leaders. Generally tend to be the guy who was taking point. He is the nominated leader here, so he can re-roll 2. A double rather, only once though, and only during this stage and only these dice. He does that, gets a 3 and 4, that's probably a bit better. It doubles the 4 up, but also gives me an attack, which is what I want to. So I'm going to attack this VC unit here with the 3. And I will get, oh, is it worth doing that? I might as well try. I will get 5 dice. Because Pham's injured, hang on, let's think about this. Do I want to heal up? Yes, I do. I'm going to heal. I'm going to use the 1, first of all, to heal Pham. Okay, so let's do that. And that takes a med pack, of course. Still got 1 left. Use the 3 to attack. Yes, I think I might as well. So 6 dice on him, on this position. And they're 2 away and in the jungle, so just the 4 dice. It's also night, which loses me 2 more dice. So just the 2 to attack. I need a 6 to be successful. Double 6 to eliminate, of course, because it's a VC unit. Got 1 6, so not bad. And that pins that unit back, which is good. Okay, use the 2 then to fast move over here, losing cover in doing so, and then I'm going to move with the double 4 up to there. And I'll take that risk. I can't do anything with this 6. Can't take cover in a clear hex, so I think I'd rather just be further away at the moment. Maybe not. No, maybe not. Let's just rewind that because I didn't roll any dice since then. So I fast moved, then double 4, and then left with a 6. I think what I'll do actually is fast move. No, I'll do what I said I was going to do. I'll stay there. Okay, let's go their turn. So the alert pinned unit goes first. Just the 2 die for them. They get 1 and 4. On the 1 they want to attack, but they're out of range. The 4 is an unpin, so they will do that. Lose their pin marker. Whoops, there's the camera. And that's them done. So this NVA unit is closest center. I'll go next. It gets a 1, moves straight up. Fortunately for me, it stays out of range. This question mark gets a 6, wants to go up there but can't. This question mark gets a 1, goes up there. This is probably nearest now. He gets a 5, moves down there, and he gets a 5 and moves down there. Okay, stayed out of range, that NVA unit, but it moving north there has kind of cut me off where I want to go, which is a bit of a shame. End of turn event is a 5. Oh, that's reinforce, that's not ideal. Place a question mark on the hex marked R if it's vacant, which is there, and it is vacant, unfortunately, so there's another question mark which adds to my workload. Okay, dropping through then to the end of phase, it becomes morning, and that uses up my water. In fact, it uses up my only water, doesn't it? Didn't really concentrate there at the beginning, Mike. You are a long way from the river. You are a long way from the river. Oh dear. I should have picked some water up on the way, but I was a little bit panicked by that NVA6 unit at the start. Man, I'm going to have to move back down towards that river, I think. Try and get some water and maybe approach this mission from a different angle. Let's see what happens. Let's get some dice rolled. So we can move around a bit here. We can do various things. I don't really want to engage with this NVA8 unit. I don't want to attack it because it will make it alert and then it will start coming after me. So let's just try to move back down. I've got a 2. So a fast move into this clear hex. I'm then going to move with a double 4 down to there. I'm going to cautious move into this jungle with a double 5. Now with this 5 I can either take cover or I can attack. Or I could plant a claymore. Now that does eliminate VC, and the thing is, if they move, I know where they're going to move, because they'll move nearer, but they'll prefer this jungle hex. If I put a claymore in there and they move, it will eliminate them. If I attack them, I need 2 6s to eliminate them, which is unlikely, but I could pin them. I'm going to risk the claymore here, I think. Let's plant a claymore there. So that uses the only claymore I've brought. And we drop through to their phases. So this unit will go first, the alert unit. 4 dice for him. He gets, fortunately for me, he does get a move order. So we're dealing with these in numerical order as ever, of course, for the AI. So 1 is a move. And he wants to move nearest to me, and he will prefer, if given a choice, which he has got a choice, he will prefer the jungle. So using my sort of, tracking prediction skills that the LERPs have for knowing patterns of enemy movement and so on, I knew they were going to move there. They did move there, and boom, the claymore takes away that VC unit, which is good for me, and it won't do the rest of its turn, obviously. So then we got 1 2 3 1 2 3. Got these 2 equidistant, so this one goes first. He gets a 3. Wants to move down that way but can't. This guy gets a 4, so moves down there, which is good. And this question mark gets a 3. He goes down there. This gets a 6. Wants to go up there and can't. This question mark here gets a 2. This question mark gets a 5. Remember, they're just moving in accordance with this compass here. Okay, end of turn event is a 1. That's a sniper. Is it the daytime? Yes, it is. Am I in cover? No, I'm not. Therefore, I'm attacked by a sniper. Would be 4 dice, but because I'm in jungle, at least it's reduced to 3. It can only inflict 1 hit. It needs a 6 to do so. Unfortunately, that bullet has whizzed straight past. So we're okay on that one. We will then move the timer onto the afternoon and go again. Okay, I'm just sort of getting a bit stuck between these 2 NVA units. They're a real nuisance. I could really do with this guy moving off up here somewhere. Just trying to get through. I could wait till the next turn when it'll be night time. It's always easier to sort of sneak past at night. Let's roll and see what we get. I might just have to sort of skip a turn here. Well, I could actually do the water thing, couldn't I? Let's do that. Let's move into the jungle with the double 5. That's a cautious move. And then I'll use these 2 3s to fill, well, 1 3 to fill the water and another 3 to fill the water. It's got a couple of waters there. That'll last me a good few turns. And then I'm not going to use the 1, don't need that, but I am going to use the 6 to take cover. Okay, not the most exciting turn, but needs must, I think there. I should have filled water as I came through, really. Okay, down to these. This NVA unit gets a 2, so moves up there. This one gets a 4, moves down there. This question mark gets a 4, moves down there. This question mark gets a 2. This question mark gets a 5, can't be right there. This question mark gets a 6, moves up there. Okay, still not ideal. End of turn event is a 5, so another reinforcement. Oh dear, that's unlucky. It's only a 5 that gives reinforcements. I had it twice already now. So we've now got 5 positions to clear. Yeah, we've got to get a move on with this. End of turn means it's night. Okay, this might be the time where you have to take a risk. You can't really hang around, you can't take forever with this game. You can see the reinforcements coming for a start, but with snipers and other dangers, it's best not to, not to take too long. Okay, we have to take some risks here, I think. Quite sure exactly how I'm going to do that yet, but let's fast move to there with the 1, and then I'm going to recon that position there, actually using the 4. Oh, do I save the 4? Do I save the 4? Yeah, I'm going to use Kinsey's ability to re-roll these 2 2s. I like another 4 and another move. Okay, that's not the best. Actually, that's okay. Let's recon with this 2 then. Yeah, let's recon with this 2. We're going to recon this position here. So it's night time. Is it worth doing? Let's try it. So I get basic 6 dice because I've got full health. I get an extra die for Young's special ability. However, they are 2 away, and it is night time. I've still got 4 dice, I suppose. Not too bad. So 4 dice on this, 6 to be successful. I've got that. Let's see what's there. Hopefully a 7+. Got a 9, so that's clear. Nice. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Then I'm going to use the double 5 to move into this, cautiously into this jungle. I'm crossing at the bridge again, so I don't need to check the river chart. Then I'm going to, I might as well use a 3 to take another water actually, whilst I'm here. And I'll use the 4 to take an overwatch, I think, because I'm worried about this MVA 6 unit. So let's do that. Okay, on to them. This guy goes first. He gets a 3, which fortunately for me takes him down there, which is great. This guy gets a 6, which is also pretty good, takes him up there. This question mark here gets a 1, so he goes up there. No, he doesn't, sorry, he goes straight up, which is good. He gets a 2, can't go up there. He gets a 6, goes up there, and he gets a 5, so moves down there. All right, that's not bad. It feels a bit more spaced. End of turn event is a 3. The checkpoint attacks. We're not in range of that. We need to remember that's there, actually. End of turn becomes morning. We use up a water supply. I've got plenty of that now. And we also lose our overwatch, which would have been useful had that NVA 6, spotted us. Could have used that then. Fortunately, didn't. Okay, so this time we've got, now we've got a chance to call an airstrike in here, which is just what we need. Question is, do I airstrike this or this? I'm tempted to say airstrike this because it's stronger, but also it's just in the way. So this is really good, actually. So 1, I'm going to use to fast move across the bridge into this clear hex, and then I'm going to use a double 6 for an airstrike on this revealed unit, which destroys them. It's the only way to destroy NVA completely, is to airstrike them. So that's pretty good. I can't move anymore. I might as well use the 3 to fill the water again whilst I'm adjacent to the river. And the 4, I might as well have an Overwatch token, just in case. I can't take cover, unfortunately, because I'm in a clear hex, but that's where I'm at. So then we come to the other things, the nearest to these question marks. So I'll go with this one first. He gets a 4, moves straight down. He gets a 5, moves down there, and then will try to spot. So what I'm going to do is put a couple of markers on to show which ones I've moved. So he's now trying to spot. So basic 5 dice for a question mark. I'm 2 away, but I'm not in cover. I'm not in the jungle. So he does get 4 dice, and he has spotted me. Okay, guys, that's bad. Has spotted me, so I'm going to reveal that unit and see what it is. And I've rolled a 3, which is just terrible, because that reveals itself as an alert. NVA 8, because I rolled so badly. Before it then tries to attack me, I can fortunately use my Overwatch. So this is where at least I get a chance to shoot at him first. So I'm full strength. I take my 6 dice. I get an extra die because I've got Robbins alive, and he's my heavy weapons guy. Remember, so he adds an extra die. However, they are 2 away and they are in jungle. I've still got 5. And I do get a 6 there, and that's going to pin that unit, which is really useful. Okay, then it will attack me. Okay, so when a unit spots, it attacks straight away. It gets a basic 8 dice, but being pinned, it loses 2 of those straight away, which is good. I'm also 2 hexes away, so it loses another 1. Unfortunately, I'm in a clear hex and I'm not in cover, so 5 dice is bad, and it has indeed attacked. It's hit. In fact, it's hit twice. Okay, so there are 2 hits there, and that means I've suffered 2 injuries to 2 random guys. If I get a double, I've lost, and I've got a double. And that means that Pham gets hit. He got hit last time, didn't he? And then he gets hit again, and that is pretty unlucky, but is the way the game goes, and that is me dead. You lose any member, then you're gone. Obviously, there's only 1 in 6 chance of me getting that time. I've just rolled another double look. Had I got 4 or 5, then I would have been down to Young and Pham, and those 2 would have been injured. In fact, let's keep going. You can, if you just want to see a game played, I've just played and lost, you can now stop the video if you wish. I'm going to carry on playing for those of you who are interested to see how this might have turned out. Otherwise, if I'd not been quite so unlucky. So assuming I rolled a 4 and 5, it would have been Young and Pham who got injured there. They've attacked, that's them done. And then the other units will move, taking the nearest to me. And the strongest if they're equidistant. So this guy gets a 6, so he moves there, still far enough away not to be in range. He gets a 2, so he moves up there. And this guy gets a 4, so he moves down there. None of whom are in range. Take that off there now. That's their turn. End of turn event is a 3. Checkpoint attacks, we're too far away. Moves on to the afternoon. And we go again. Okay, double 3, double 4, double 5. Obviously lots of useful moves there, but what else can I do with that? Back in a very similar position as I was before, aren't I? At least he's pinned, which is good. I'm thinking I might just take the chance to get past some of these. Do I want to do that? I think what I'm going to do is cautious move into this jungle, the double 3, and then I'm going to use these 2 4s for recon, because I feel like I've got to get this mission done and get out. So just use a 4 to recon this guy on the hill. So that gives me a basic 4 dice now. I've only got 4 healthy guys left, remember. Unfortunately, Young is injured, so I don't get my bonus recon die. In fact, let's do this one in the clear first. He's 2 hexes away, but he's in the clear, so still get 3 dice at this. That's a fail. So I'm going to recon the same unit again, and that's a fail as well. That's poor. Now I've got a double 5, which I'm going to use to just move back. No, I'm not. Do you know, I'm just going to move. No, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take cover with one of those 5s. That's what I'm going to do. And there's no point in attacking this unit because all I can do is pin it. It's already pinned. So 5 I won't use. Okay, dropping through to their turn. Going with a pinned alert guy first. He rolls 2 dice and he gets a 4 and a 5, which are both unpins. So that's all he'll do, is lose that pin marker. This question mark gets a 3, so wants to move on to the checkpoint, but doesn't move there because it won't move on to a checkpoint. So he gets 5 to try and spot me, but I'm 2 away. I'm in jungle and in cover. So actually just the 2 dice and doesn't spot me with those. This unit on the hill here gets a 3, so we'll move away, fortunately. This question mark goes up there, and this NVA 6, which I should probably have done before that one, but it doesn't make any difference really, goes up there with a 2, so it doesn't do anything either. That's good. End of turn event is a 5. That's another, is that another reinforce? It is a reinforce. That's going to put a question mark right next to me there on that R hex. I've just got to get a move on with this mission. End of turn puts us into night. We go again. So I am going to... Right, I'm lacking attacks here, so what I think I'm going to do is use Kinsey's ability just to re-roll those, and I haven't got an attack. That's a shame. Still not got one. Right, let's do some reconning. Let's use a 4 to recon this question mark right next to me. So that gives me, remember, the basic 4 dice, no bonus dice. It's next to me, it's in a clear hex, but it is night time now, so I lose 2. Just the 2 dice to recon this. That's failed, and I'm not going to use any more because I want to move away from here. And I'm in trouble now. I'm in real trouble now, actually. I'm going to fast move into this. I should be healing as well, shouldn't I? What am I doing here, Mike? Come on. Let's fast move into there, and then cautious move to there, then fast move over here. I just feel such a waste not to use that. I'm going to do that. Okay, so their turn. The alert unit goes first, and this could be the end of me, I would think. Okay, it gets a 1, so it wants to move nearer to me. They're both jungle, so it'll go into the furthest up hex, which is that one. That's the move. It's then got 2 attacks. It won't stand down because it's not far enough away, so we can ignore that, even though that comes at the end. In fact, for completeness, let's do it properly. 2 attacks then, so 8 dice, basic. I am 2 away, and it is night time, so we lose 3 dice in total, but there's still 5 there. The first attack has 1 hit, and that is going to injure Robbins, Lerp number 3. And the second attack, which is another 5 dice, is another hit, another 1 hit, and that is going to injure number 4, which is Young, so he is now dead, killed in action because he's already injured. And so you can see I've lost again there. This is a tough mission. This is mission 7. If you're playing this game as a campaign, it's worth 4 campaign points, and you can see there that I have failed, and if I was playing a campaign, that would bring my campaign to an end. because I'm dead. In fact, I've died twice, haven't I? Excellent. That's how you play the game. Thanks.